You've probably heard of FOMO, the fear of missing out. Seems like we all experience it these days, but you may not know the true underlying issue that causes it. We're gonna address that and how to overcome the fear of missing out on this episode of the Dr. K Show. I'm Dr. Karthik Ramanan. I help ambitious individuals end self-criticism with tools and strategies to create optimal, everyday mental health. If you're new here and you know that you need to just get out of your own way to execute on your passions, well, I am here for you. You don't want to develop Dr. K Show FOMO, so I encourage you to hit subscribe right now. Each week on the Dr. K Show, I answer your burning questions. The second segment is Progress Success, where I share a win from K-Nation, people just like you. In the final segment, I bring the heat. Do you need a little motivation? Well, stick around to the end because you don't want to miss out on that. The fear of missing out, otherwise known as FOMO. It's the sensation of potential loss of something that could be valuable to us. It can have some elements of jealousy or envy, but specifically it's that feeling that you're not enough and that without that thing, you'll never be enough. That's the true underlying cause. It's amplified even more these days in our modern social media world where we have quickly curated photos, videos, stories, text posts, all about products, destinations, experiences that we in our present state do not have. We end up buying that one thing just to find out that the initial rush has worn off, and then we're back to looking for the next thing that we need. I've dealt with this for a long time too. Hey, do you ever get more excited over anticipating that Amazon delivery is coming and opening it up than actually using the product that you just bought? Yeah, me too. That might be a sign that we're actually operating out of FOMO. So how do we overcome FOMO? First, we have to look at the objective pros and cons of whatever it is that you're having FOMO over. Take out a sheet of paper and write down those pros and cons and be as objective and dispassionate about it as possible. Next, here's the key. Look at the people that have what you feel that you're missing out on. And be honest here, do you want their life? Do you want the problems that they also have in their life? And their whole life, not just the good parts. You want their whole life. I used to play this mobile game where, like too many of them these days, you get randomly generated rewards. So some people would come in showing off their highly rated character that they just pulled from this random generated reward system. And I'd see people get these characters that I wanted and I would have massive FOMO. Then as I started to get to know some of these people, I found out a lot of the things that they were struggling with, whether it was physically or mentally, emotionally. And I'm not saying that the game that I had FOMO over caused these challenges, but at some point when you see that many correlations, you have to start to question. See, it's always healthier to look at the people that have the deeply successful relationships, the careers, etc., that you want to have, and reverse engineer their success. More often than not, those people are not engaging in the things that you have FOMO over. Aren't you glad you didn't miss out on this episode? If so, hit that like button right now. When you start to associate the object of FOMO with the side effects that you don't want, you'll experience JOMO. JOMO is the joy of missing out, and it can be stimulated by the exercise that I just talked about, and also just disconnecting and unplugging from social media. Go for a walk in nature, just relax by yourself, no smartphone, no smartwatch, no electronics. The joy of missing out is such a blessing. Bonus tip, and this one works for situations beyond just FOMO. Ask yourself two questions. How do I feel? Check in with yourself, your emotions, the sensations in your body. Then ask, how do I want to feel? Understand that? How do I feel? How do I want to feel? The answer to how you want to feel will dictate the actions that you need to take right now. Question of the day. What is something that you have FOMO over? Let me know in the comments below and I will help you out. Today's Progress Success is brought to you by one of my clients. After watching episode 8 of the Dr. K Show on the best foods for anxiety, he wanted help with the practical side of changing his diet and incorporating more whole plant foods. He had been following me for some time and decided that enough was enough and the time was now. I'm so proud of him for investing in himself and realizing that he was capable of getting unstuck and making the changes needed to become the person that he knew he can be. He's already making great strides. If you've been following my content and need help getting getting out of your own way to establish the habits of everyday mental health. That's better psychology, better relationships, better nutrition, better sleep, and better exercise. I will leave a link to my scheduler down below, and you can book a free 15-minute consult with me. You've got FOMO, the fear of missing out. Who doesn't these days, right? Social media reminds us on a minutely basis that there's something that we don't have. But it isn't something that we don't have that really troubles us, that deeply makes us feel inept. No, the thought of missing out makes us feel like we are not enough. Some tough love for you here. You want to know why you really feel like you're not enough? There's one and one reason only. It's you. Because my friend, the truth is this: you are enough. You have always been enough. You will always be enough. There's nothing holding you back from believing this except your past events and the lessons that you took from them. You can change that. You can change your past from disempowering to empowering, and all it takes is your commitment to deciding that today, right now, is the day that you're going to believe that you are enough. You're not missing out on anything because you've got everything within yourself. I believe in your greatness. I lost my train of thought. Who edited this script? Oh yeah, me. Okay, let's try this yet again. If you've been following my... I'm gonna get this. I am gonna get this. Thank you, babe. My wife is cheering from the other room.